What's up, guys? Welcome to the beginning of my potential YouTube career and also the last of my 4 speeches over the farming industry. Just like the last 3 speeches, this speech is going to be important to you guys because it's going to be talking about where we get our food and how it's produced. After months of research over this topic and also about 4 hours of volunteer work on this farm, I think I'm finally capable enough to stand up here and say that this experience is important to me, but it's also educational and important to our community, which is what I'm going to be talking about today. We're going to start with talking about what Howdy Farm is, the different work that I did on the farm while I was volunteering, and what I took out of my work on the farm. Let's get started. This section is going to be about what Howdy Farm is and its significance on campus, but I wanted to tell y'all why it should be significant to y'all. And that's because as a Blinn student, I went and found this resource, and even though I don't go to A&M yet, I was able to use this resource to my full advantage. So now I'll talk to you guys about what the farm is and include some videos and some pictures from it as well. The Howdy Farm was started in 2009 and is ran by the Sustainable Agriculture Student Association, according to the TAMU Howdy Farm website in 2019. It is also solely student funded and ran, and in fact on their website you can find monthly blog posts from students that are actively involved with the farm. The farm has many mission statements which include providing students with hands-on experience in sustainable agriculture, reconnecting members of the community to their food, facilitating sustainable research, and promoting organic, sustainable, and environmentally responsible farming methods. According to the TAMU's website page about research in 2019, the Howdy Farm is just one of the thousands of research opportunities on campus. Now that you guys know more about Howdy Farm, I'll talk about the kind of things that I did while I was working on the farm, which will sound familiar to people that have ever gardened before. The first time I worked on the farm, we spent a few hours helping out a professor who needed the beds in front of the greenhouses on campus to be cleaned out so that they could plant new plants in the spring to make the space look more presentable, which y'all will see in the next video clip that I have. But also, we cleaned out existing beds that they had on the farm with lots of invasive species in it, which we actually learned about from the farm manager named Michael, and I will show you guys that as well. So these are the beds that are by the greenhouses that we cleared out like a month or so prior to this video. And the next clip is the different beds where we pulled weeds, so you can see the cabbage growing right there. The second time I went to go volunteer on the farm, we spent a lot more time doing actual work on the farm. So this included actually like pulling out radishes. We cut down a few okra plants and harvested okra as well. And then for the last hour or so that I was there, we spent the time clearing out beds that had invasive species again, because apparently they do a lot of weeding on these farms. These are the different beds where we were doing the weeding that I was talking about and pulling out the okra. Alright, so now we've talked about what the Howdy Farm is and the different kind of work that I did on the farm, but the last section is going to talk about what I took out of this experience and how it could impact my life and yours. I wanted to start by telling you guys why it's relevant to y'all, and that is because this project showed me that there's really a place for everybody in this community, no matter how different or out there your interests seem. It really is easy to find something that fits your wants and your needs. So to piggyback off of that, I think that Howdy Farm was a really awesome experience for me because I got to be introduced to people that have the same passions as me and that are interested in the same things, which made me super excited for the future that I have at A&M. But I think overall, in relation to my topic, this project wasn't extremely life-changing. It was just more educational, and so I wanted to share with you guys a few things that I concluded about this project. And the first thing is that I learned that not only about different tools, but also about all the hard work firsthand that goes into farming. So I was curious about how much money goes into these farms, especially small-scale farms, and I found that according to the United States Department of Agriculture's website from an article on August 30th, 2019, most farmers around the United States only make about $10,000 a year in profits from their products that they create on the farm. But on Howdy Farm's website, in an article by a student named Samantha on October 7, 2019, she says that Howdy Farm only brings in about $3,000 a year, which is not a lot of money when you think about how many tools, how many projects, everything that they have on the farm yearly. It really is not a lot of money to do all of these projects. So I think that both of these facts conclude, and also the research that I did, it concludes that these types of farms require a lot more human labor than large-scale farms. So that means that the less profit they have, the more that they're working. And I think that this experience could actually show a lot of students and people in the community how this works and allow them to further understand this concept. So I hope that after this, you guys now understand why this project influenced my life and the potential that it has to impact yours. I think that the Howdy Farm achieves all of the goals that it set for itself and is a great learning opportunity for people in the community. And I think that it was both educational for me and made me excited about the future. But I hope that you guys have learned over the last 4 speeches about small-scale farming and are looking for ways to implement it into your own lives. Thanks for watching.